Hello folks, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Suikoden. This is L58, and last episode we had completed our mission with the fire spear, delivering the blueprints, and now we've returned back to our hideout. I had stopped into the Rune Master and edited out equipping the clone rune to Victor, and here we go. We see Imperial soldiers saying something about finding the hideout of the Liberation Army, and as soon as we get in, trouble a brewing. Our innkeeper / lookout has been knocked out, and now there's some serious stuff going on. Dissa runs off, and we need to go check up on her. Oh, and there are Imperials crawling everywhere. So let me try to show off the clone rune. And then, yeah, these guys should be pretty easy. Not much experience to get from them. Yeah. That is one thing one of many reasons why I like this game. You can't really grind. It takes a long time to level past your means in most situations. So, it keeps you honest. Alright, and there's nothing there. There's really nothing to gain from here. We just need to go all the way down. Oh! Yeah, okay, we know. We're already trying to hurry. So we get a couple more Imperials, but we'll just free will through the fight, because it shouldn't be too tough. Also, wanted to go over the different rune pieces. Throughout the game, you'll find fire, wind, water, and earth rune pieces. And lightning. Yeah, lightning and fire rune pieces. Well, these rune pieces you attach to your weapons, and they have different things to them. The lightning one and fire one add damage to your weapon, so you want to put them for your big attackers. The water rune heals you 5 HP per turn. And then the wind ups your defense. I don't necessarily remember what the earth one does. If anyone knows, please leave me a comment, let me know. So, we've rescued Odessa, but it's not looking too good for her. She's bleeding, and she might have made a pretty dumb move right there. For somebody that needs to lead, the Liberation Army, she is very impulsive. You would think that people would see that and be like, oh yeah, maybe she shouldn't be leading the army. And this just seems kind of out of her character. I guess you don't really get to know her all that well throughout the game, but it just seems too impulsive for a leader, like I said earlier. And she's giving her final request. So giving an earring to a man named Matthew in Sika. Oh, Victor, you know her time's up. Yeah, see? She even knows. Last thing you want is her to not be able to give you her final wishes. Dang, that's harsh. Like, I mean, that's just crazy to think. If you were like dying, you asked for your body to be thrown in the water before you were dead. Like, I don't know if I could make that request if I was dying. Say, yeah, just throw my body in the water. But, I mean, she makes a good point. If they find out that she's dead, then it's over. That the Empire wins. There'll be no reason for the movement anymore. So now we have to carry the torch, so to say. So it looks like this fire of rebellion is now just a flicker of a flame, and you're leaving that flicker in the hands of a kid who you know, has grown up in the Empire, has, you know, has led a pretty good life because of being faithful to the Empire. That's really risky. Could very easily have backfired. But if that was the case, where would this story in the RPG be? Yeah, it looks like Sika. So, next thing we need to do is find Matthew. And we have to go through a fortress in order to get there. It wouldn't be an RPG unless we did something like that, you know? So, I always get into the habit of wherever I'm at after I've leveled a couple of levels, rest, because it rebuilds your magic, and, you know, makes you ready for the next encounters. So, in order to get to the fortress, we just need to go south, and there we are. Pretty easy to find. Kawaba, I guess. So, he knows Tyr's face. Yeah, no problem. We'll get through. That would be funny. You know, like the whole game just ended right here, like trying to get through this fortress, and then it's like, oh no, we know you. It's all like, game over. Be good for like a demo or something like that. And Tethheim Rheinbach III? I have no idea how to pronounce that. You know, I'm bad at pronouncing things, but that takes the cake. So we get to pick our name. We could be Masamune Saiku, or we could be the son of Victor's fictional character. Throughout the different Suikoden games, there are instances where you can pick that name. So it's I guess a little running gag. I don't really know the meaning behind it. I should probably Google that and let you guys know. If there is any meaning behind it. You know, maybe it's just a inside joke that really doesn't matter. And we get Super Hair Man. Jeez. Look at that. His goatee and his hair are just crazy. He has a really long head. Whoa. Gramio. Freaking out. Gramio deserves an Oscar right here. He's acting completely out of his character. I'll be glad to lop his head off. Well, you would think if they were acting like that, then, you know, definitely they'd be up to something. But instead, they're like, no, don't do that. You can just go ahead. Yeah. No, you're obviously not the people we're looking for. These are obviously not the droids we're looking for, because if they were, then, you know, they wouldn't try to do anything to get out of it. I mean, really. This logic is horrible. This has to be the worst fortress guarding in the existence of fortress guarding. But hey, it works. We get through. And now, yeah, Grammy, oh, please forgive me. I didn't mean it. I just tried to get us through it. Well, you know, you did what you did, and it got us through. So, don't worry about it. Unforgivable. Nah, I'll be the nice guy here. Like I said, hey, it got us through. And who's this? Chandler. Okay. Just an idle peddler. Travel here and there in search of a profit. Well, he must be important. You have a portrait. And he hopes someday he'll have his own store. We'll have to keep that in mind. And let's see. So we've gotten to Sika. And let's explore. Let's see. We have Antonio. His life's devoted to cooking, but he doesn't have his own restaurant yet. He wishes there was a place that he could utilize. Friend of Sheena. All these names. Oh, and there's a familiar face. Harry. They found out I was hiding you, but I'm fine now. Well, that's good. It's good that they didn't kill you. So, and she doesn't blame us. Hooray! So, let's see here. Maybe this guy knows where Matthew is. Matthew, just up those steps. Huh. Okay. Well, thanks, weird guy. And unless Matthew's a kid, I don't think he's here. Well. Okay, just some kids talking about, so he must be a teacher of some sorts. Well, folks, running out of time here, so I'm gonna have to finish up the episode. So next episode, we'll have to find this Matthew character. Until then, this is L58 saying thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, appreciate. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.